Hello, students. Hope you are doing well. Here we have one of the direction on the basis of the given below the text. So the direction points out here that there is a passage below which is accompanied by a set of questions. What we need to do, we need to choose the best answer to each question. Well, let's move to the text. So, what does the text point out, and um, what the question it asks? So, the text is all about you can talk about the ideas pertaining to the um, so, which is indicating about the Chinese people's origin, isn't it? If you look into that, at the beginning of it, it is pointed clearly that the origin of the Chinese people. So, but it is also stated that their origin is something like a means you can say that uncertain, right? So, uh, or you can talk about that the uncertainty of the Chinese people's origin. So it also discusses about the critical examination of the theories, and the author also pointing about the belief in a north to south migration and disputes the Indo-Chinese peninsula origin, isn't it? So it also talk about the author who challenges the prevailing belief in a north to south migration and Indo-Chinese peninsula origin theory, providing alternative explanation for linguistic and ideographic features. The emphasis is on the need for caution in drawing conclusion about the Chinese origin due to the difficulty of historical and migration patterns. Well, this is what you would find out the main argument of the text. Well, let's move to the question. What does it ask? It asks about which of the following would be the most helpful in evaluating the theory that the Chinese people gradually migrated from the north to northwest, north to northwest, right? So, helpful in evaluating the theory means that will provide the kind of a support to the kind of a means theory that the Chinese people gradually migrated from north to northwest. So look at the options. The option points out the first one, linguistic analysis showing a connection between Chinese and Indo-Chinese language. Okay. So option two, evidence of ancient Chinese settlements in the Indo-Chinese peninsula. Third, a map showing the historical distribution of early Chinese settlement. And fourth, fossils of tigers and elephants found in Kunlun Mountains. Now, on the basis of these are the options, if I look into the option one, right, let's analyze each of the options. So if you look into the option one, which is stated about linguistic analysis showing a connection between Chinese and Indo-Chinese language, so that doesn't actually specifically evaluate the theory of gradual migration from the north or northwest. It's more focused on what? Linguistic connection. Linguistic connection. Because it is stated, no, linguistic analysis. So instead of it points about the migration from the north or northwest, it's focusing on linguistic connection, isn't it? So therefore, we cannot consider this option one. Look at the option two. So, evidence of ancient Chinese settlement in the Indo-Chinese peninsula. Now, if I look into the option two, that also doesn't provide direct information about the migration from the north or northwest. So, you can say that it is simply stated evidence of ancient Chinese settlement in the Indo-Chinese peninsula. So simply you pointed evidence, but what are those evidence? Then we can consider that it's irrelevant or called as a lack of information also. Now, in that case, option 2 cannot be taken as the answer. So look at the option 3, a map showing the historical distribution of early Chinese settlement. Now, this one is given as the evidence, right? What is that evidence? The evidence is called as a map. So in that case, we can take option 3 as the answer. But look at the option 4. What does option 4 pointed here? Option 4 stated uh, fossils of tigers, elephants found in Kunlun Mountains. So these are the fossils or fossils of animals found in the Kunlun Mountain, right? It might provide about the natural history of the region, but doesn't directly address the theory of gradual migration from the north or northwest. It's not the most helpful choice for evaluating the theory. Um, but if you look into the option three, it directly addresses what the theory in question. A map showing the distribution of what early Chinese settlements would provide valuable evidence to evaluate whether they gradually migrated from the north or northwest, right? North or northwest, isn't it? So hence, we can say that a map is supporting the theory that the Chinese people migrated from the north or northwest. So in compared to option 1 to 4, 3 is the most suitable answer option. So hence we will consider option 3 is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Thank you.